Hey everybody. So I've got another toy, and this one is actually mine that I've had since I was little, and I'm pretty sure it is probably the oldest toy that I have. I have the Fisher-Price cookie counter. So I actually thought I lost this 20 years ago. So for about 20 years, this has been sitting in a container, and I even bought another one because I wasn't too sure if I still had this. So this little piece right here is the instructions, and I will talk about that a little bit later, but I wanted to talk about the actual cookie counter. So I remember playing with this a lot. I have to say, I don't know how this survived because this hit the ground a lot. And I'm not just talking about carpet, I'm talking about concrete. I was a very destructive child as a kid, so I'm kind of shocked that this is still in good shape. I'm going to go ahead and showcase the features of this lovely toy. So one of the things that I definitely wanted to showcase when it comes to playing with the cookie counter is getting the back off. As you can see, mine over the years has been broken into I don't know how many times, but it's best to use a screwdriver to pop this open. We would never know where a screwdriver is, so we'd use coins, everything like that. And as you can see, even though it is kind of rough along there, the contacts are actually pretty clean. So luckily mine was kept in storage and it was not left with batteries in it. So as you can see, 2 AA batteries, and you just pop this back on and you are good to go. So it starts off obviously with counting. And because it is Cookie Monster, he uses cookies. And he eats them, which is awesome. So if you want to know where you're at when it comes to playing the game, there's a little arrow in the screen there. And if you hit the red button, it'll keep switching to where you want to go. Let's do some quiz time, see how smart I'm not. I'm kidding, it's actually 2. Basically, this did help me with my math. And what I always loved about the quizzes, when I was younger and doing this, I would almost never get stars. But when I got older, I would always get stars. You have a calculator, which is actually really cool. I remember trying to do some things like 78 minus 99. And because this can't do major calculations, it would give you, question marks. So there's a way to get that answer, and it involves negative numbers. But obviously this is meant for toddlers, so although nowadays you probably need to know to do that by the time you get to kindergarten, at that time, not so much. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the instructions. So I'm actually missing a chunk up here. I don't know what caused that. It's always been like that, and I've always been missing the piece here. But my mom would save the instructions to things, so that's why after 30 plus years we still have them. And I've actually held on to the instructions longer than I've held on to the toy because, like I said, I thought it was lost a long time ago. Whoops. But it even tells you how to do each level, gives you notes and everything. So you have your level 1, level 2. And I love how colorful this is. I like how each page is a different color, and it gives you the information and just different things like that. Even gives you some practice pieces to use for your quiz part. And I just have to say that this is really a nice little piece, and it would be good to use even today. I know everybody has smartphones now. So it's like, well, you don't need anything like that, but if you don't want to get your kid a smartphone, you can find these guys pretty cheap on eBay, and they work, and they last a long time. I kid you not, this hit the ground a lot. So I'm very surprised mine still works and does not look good, and I was very rough with my toys as a kid. So yeah, definitely invest in one. Spend the possibly $25 because I have not seen them super high even when they're in the box in mint condition. And your kid probably would not destroy it unless they took it apart. But yeah, so that is my lovely cookie counter from 1985. So thank you guys for looking at my lovely cookie counter and the instructions. They are definitely one of the few things from my childhood that survived, and that's a lie. I have a ton of my childhood stuff still, but something that goes all the way back. This was actually made right around the time I was born. So yeah. But yeah, this was an awesome piece to have. It did help me with my math, and the instructions my mom held on to. That's the only reason that I still have these. But definitely this is an awesome piece to have, and I'm so glad that I was able to hang on to mine. So thank you guys again. Make sure you come check out the channel, come visit, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you the next toy that I have. Bye.